Good morning to you. Thanks for hopping on board the Libra Love Boat. You know, I just love having you. I want to thank all my new subscribers, members, everybody that's there and been with me for quite some time. I really appreciate you and love you. Just want you to know that. I go through the comments, you know, and there's so many of them. I try and reply to as many as I can, but it takes a lot of thought, a lot of time. So if I don't get to you, just know that I do care and appreciate your comments. What's going on with Libra today? How's Libra vibing? Libra, Libra, Libra. Looks like you're outstanding in your field. You're good at what you do. People are looking at you. I think you're admired by someone in particular. Could be someone who's already married. But yet they have a feeling for you. Or maybe those feelings are mutual. Yeah, you're being admired for what you do. Your skill, your talent. By someone in particular. Wow. A lot of you now are in your Empress energy, Libra. You're nurturing yourself. You're looking good. All your energies are balancing out. Whoops. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Whoa. Some of you are really getting into your spirituality, really connecting with your higher power. And I think that's helping you to stay the princess or become the princess that you really are. You're being looked up to. In this reading, you are being praised and honored for something that you do. And it could very well have to be because of your spirituality or whatever you do may be a spiritual thing. Okay, there's going to be a message coming in. And this will be favorable from somebody from a distance. This is pretty close to your last reading. Of course, life doesn't change one tarot reading to the next. Life is slow, slower than we like it to be most of the time. Yeah, it looks like you do have an admirer. Someone steady, someone solid. Like I say, they could be already involved with someone else or committed in a committed relationship, but they'd like to come towards you. Or this could be someone who's been recently divorced, but they've been connected. Been connected. This person's taken their time, their sweet time, but they're anyway. They're steadfast. I'm searching for a certain word. It's not coming. All right. It looks to me that you've been involved with someone who do almost anything for money. The King of Pentacles in reverse. You didn't let that, or if it did affect you, it may have affected your energy for a while, but you didn't let this King of Pentacles in reverse knock you off your throne. You may have been taken advantage by them, or tried to, but I don't think it worked. I think you were too smart for them. And you've got somebody else that's admiring you, but they're very methodical. That's the word I was looking for. They're very methodical, they're very logical, they take their time, they think everything out. Yeah, you're definitely on someone's mind here. Yeah, you've had a lot of sleepless nights and maybe some guilt over, or feeling some guilt over a commitment I think that you're involved in. You may be feeling a little, the way I'm seeing it here, you may have gone a little, stepped outside your spiritual base. You might have tested the waters beyond your own spirituality. And now you feel like you're suffering for that or paying some kind of karma. You're feeling a little bit guilty about something you got involved in. That's what this reading's telling me. And here we go again. Very similar to the last reading. This Eight of Wands is a message, and it's usually a positive message, uplifting. It looks like it's going to be an offer of somebody wanting you to invest in something. And it sounds favorable. And in your mind, you're trying to figure out how much you're going to put into it and what the reward will be. Very similar to your last reading. So definitely, to me, whoever I'm reading for, what Libras I'm reading for, you got some good news coming in. And it may have to do with money and making profit. It may have to do with this Knight of Pentacles who admires you, admires your work. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he landed right on top of the Three of Pentacles. So, and over here's Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Coming in slow, admires you for your work. You're just all around admired. They do see you as an empress. So you're really high on this person's scale. But like I say, they're methodical. They may be the one that brings in the offer. Okay. They may have been committed to someone else now, and they're actually looking at you too as maybe on a romantic level. Okay, there's that old Knight of Swords. Right. Oh, childhood wounds. Okay, this person that you're involved with, this King of Pentacles in reverse, they've been carrying childhood trauma, so they don't really operate on a completely normal playing field. Yeah, they have burdens, trauma. They're carrying things with them, secrets too. So they probably don't broadcast or maybe even realize that they're dealing with childhood trauma or wounds from their past. They just go around like that. Hurt people hurt people. And this person's kind of a scoundrel in a way. If he was in the upright, he'd be a really decent person. But in the reverse, gold digger, money grubber. Cares a lot about material and the way people see him. Him or her. Yeah. There you are, your sleepless nights, your torture, tossing and turning, wondering where you went wrong, and you've got a big decision to make. You're trying to decide what to do now, which way to go. This Knight of Pentacles feels like if they don't, they're methodical and slow, and they're thinking that time is of the essence with you, because if they don't come in and give you this offer, they could lose you. This is important to them. So you got two people here. One is the King of Pentacles, who's not a decent person, because they're a little warped. This other person is good. They're just slow, but they're solid, trustworthy, dependable, and could be there in a time of need. Yeah, you're feeling maybe a little bit embarrassed about what you invested in with this King of Pentacles over here. or what your previous investment was. You're still looking to grow your money, of course, but you're a little embarrassed. Something embarrassed you. Maybe this King of Pentacles in reverse embarrassed you. I don't see anybody else on here that would. You feel like you've, they kind of scandalized you, or maybe talked about you, or hurt your reputation in some way, Libra. Yeah, you were dealing with someone who definitely was trying to control your actions, manipulate you. But, luck was on your side. It looks like you dodged a bullet. Now, you were involved with this King of Pentacles, but you got out in time, where you realized what was going on. Put you through they must have gaslighted you or something, because they tried to make you feel like you were the guilty party, that they were the victim. That's just the way they operate. Yeah, you dodged a bullet. You're moving upwards and onwards in a positive direction. Life changing for you. You figured that out. You know you're an empress or an emperor, and you demand everything that you feel you deserve. Otherwise, you're just comfortable on your own. You don't need anybody. You're the Empress. You don't really need anybody, but you are a good mother, a good wife. You're all the queens rolled up into one, or kings. There's no such thing as perfection, though. But the Empress is sensitive, good intuition, just an all-around gentle soul, loves animals, kids. That's how you feel. That's you, Libra. But you've been toyed with. You've had to deal with someone who was out to harm you. Maybe take your money, take advantage of you in some way. You dodged that bullet. Yeah. You're never going to let anybody juggle you again. You're not going to be fooled again. You're done with it. That's part of the decision that you've come up with, that you're thinking about. You're wondering why you let yourself be played the fool, actually, and get into such an embarrassing situation where you feel as if your reputation has been diminished or tarnished in some way, possibly. You're not going to let that happen to you anymore. You're going to take control of your own life. Not let anybody else control you or manipulate you. That's what you're learning. You got this Two of Swords and you're just sitting there coming up with all this information, making a big decision in your life. I hope you realized you dodged a bullet. I always have to reiterate, male or female. It sounds like I'm talking just to women out there, but I'm not. This is for men too. It's equal reading for men and women. It's just that I know I have a lot more females out there, so I kind of can't help but lean like that, like I'm talking to you, but if I could, I might just have a reading channel for men. I don't know if that would be practical. If I did, I'd probably have more women on there than men. But just out of curiosity, Anyway, a lot of men out there need help. They've been taken to the cleaners a lot. They don't get much justice in court. They get accused of things they haven't done. It's a rough life for a guy out there now. And I have some advice for him, but that would have to be on another platform or another channel. Okay. You definitely, after this thing came down where you felt like you'd been severely mistreated and disrespected, yeah, that's when you went into hermit mode. That's when you had to start making a decision about your life. You dodged a bullet. You're not going to let anybody manipulate you anymore. You're done with that. Hopefully you'll be looking for the red flags, right? Yeah, you had to hermitize. Think about things. Go inside. Got an offer coming in up here and it looks great. I think it's an offer. It's something that you could invest in if you wanted to. And it looks favorable. And there's your star card. What's telling me is that the person that left you, the manipulator, they're seeing you shine now. They're seeing you as the star, actually. And everybody's looking at you. Well, that's what they think. And it could be true, because you have this talent, and people are admiring your talent. There's one jealous person that wants to control you. Yeah, they think they're losing you, all right. And things are looking good for you. Since you dodged a bullet and it looks like you figured it out, now you're a lot more hopeful. Yeah. You're coming back, Libra. You're tired, though. It's been a long haul. You've had to take care of a lot of responsibilities and deal with this at the same time. This person who was deceiving you in a way. Like I feel like they were trying to get you into some position where they could get money or something out of you. Have you take care of them or something because you're the empress or the emperor. But yeah, that was exhausting for you. They drained your strength. Some of you are like wondering if you're going to have enough energy to start your new path. Accept this offer or this message that's coming in. You have a destiny, you know. People do admire you, whether you know it or not. You're looked up to. And there we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you know that. Whoa. I just lost a light. Fell over for some reason. Ooh. I'm going to go hang it back up and be right back. Sorry about that. Could have been a ghost. Anyway, I'm back, and you just got an Ace of Pentacles. And you're not going to be juggled anymore. Since you've realized your own power, your own self-worth here, even though you're tired and you could use a rest, you know that you're going to have to carry on with strength, okay? You're going to need some strength in order to continue on with this offer, this new mission, wherever you're headed here with this Wheel of Fortune in the upright. You're on the right path. You're moving in the right direction, but this is going to take some strength, will, and fortitude, looks like. And you're feeling like maybe you're just not up to it. But you also realize in order to get this Ace of Pentacles, this beautiful offer, which will make you profitable, and there's going to be some work involved. And this is usually a partnership with someone else. You got to work for a while. You got to plant some seeds. You got to tend the garden here, and then as you proceed, you get to go through this big gate, and on the other side is abundance. But you got to do the work involved. But it is a blessing. It's not like it's really hard. It's just a direction that you have to keep moving in. Set your sights on this Ace of Pentacles. It looks like that's exactly what you're doing. You need more money in your life. You're getting the attention, and you're realizing that you deserve the attention because you are a Empress. Okay? And that's an Empress card. Just remember, when I see that, it could be an Emperor too. If it was an Emperor card, it'd be the same. Same as an Empress. Male or female, that's all you... There's no genders, it's all about the energy. Okay? So it really sounds like I'm speaking directly to females today, and that's just not the case. Okay. Independence. Wouldn't you know it? Yeah. You're digging the attention, or you will be digging the attention. And I think you like the independence because you're going to be able to get back out there and start dealing with the public again, if you haven't been. I think you'd like to flirt. You'd like to, go out and check out if there's any more fish in the sea or whatever. You'd really just get out and have a good time. Enjoy life more. Yeah, this is what you came up with when you were hermitizing. You weren't going to be made a fool of anymore. You're going to watch for all the red flags. Nobody was going to juggle you or control you. You know it's going to be hard on your own. You don't know if you have the strength for it, but you're going to do it. Because you're going to enjoy this independence here. I think it's just going to help you make your star shine all the brighter. You'll be able to focus more on what you love. Yeah. You're sensitive. You're a little distrustful. You've been hurt in love. I mean, maybe more than once. You're a little doubtful and you're a little tired, but push yourself. You're sensitive. You don't want to have your heart broken or run into a disappointment on a new job or anything like that. You're, typical Libra, having a hard time making up your mind. This reading's saying move in the direction that's going to showcase your talents and make you some money. Person that hurt you, this King of Pentacles in reverse, they know that they're toxic. That's one thing. They know that they need to work on themselves. They need more inner strength. But that affected you. Their childhood trauma, whatever they were carrying with them here, their bad habits, that affected you. They know it did. They know they have bad habits. So they should do something about it. They should get some help, some therapy, or just get into spirituality, work it out. Yeah. I think maybe you're going to be a little paranoid or cautious at first. Anything new developing in your life here, like this new message coming in. You're going to fear it a little bit, but that's going to go away. That's just your initial reaction. The anxiety, the fear, that's falling away. That will fall away. Yeah. You're going to go by your intuition. You're going to live by your intuition. I think you're going to enjoy and feel freer, and your mind's going to be clearer. with independence. When you've got some time on your own, time to think, time for peace. Yeah. The guys need this. They need independence too. They need time for peace. They need rest. Men just want peace in their life. Women want to be a part of that peace, but they have to bring it. They have to bring the comfort. And it appears here that you're going to benefit from just having some peace in your life, some clarity of mind, time to relax. You know, let all this anxiety, fear, restlessness, whatever it is, you want that to dissipate. And it is. You're going to live by your intuition, like I said. You're going to listen to your intuition more now. You're smarter now. Wiser, I might have to say. Smarter and wiser. It's as if dealing with this King of Pentacles in reverse taught you a lesson. And you learned it well. Yeah, there was some gaslighting, manipulation, probably harsh words. You're very sensitive, you know. This person might even have been jealous or wanted to control your talent, or just usurp your talent, get involved in it with you, and somehow get some benefit or credit from your talent. That's not happening. No, you're not letting anything disrupt your star card here, or your three of Pentacles, both in the upright. You're talented, you know it, you're hanging on to that skill, whatever it is. You just don't know if you want to share your love with anybody anymore. Yeah, you're still doubtful about people and a new connection or new romance. When you do meet someone, or if it is this, if there is romance, it doesn't matter right now exactly if there's romance with this Knight of Pentacles, because he means well. This is a person that sees your talent, and they're probably going to be beneficial to you. He's carrying a big coin. He probably says, man, you should be making money from this, Libra. So always express your true feelings and relate your needs and your ideas. It's so much better for you just to be out front and really truthful about what you feel you need and you want. Let people know. People you're going to get involved with, whether it's just business or romantic. Let them know your needs. Let them know what you're after. Yeah, I got that feeling here. This King of Pentacles in reverse is, they run away from their problems. They're not responsible. Now the King of Pentacles in the upright is very responsible. In fact, really good with money, able to run a business successfully and compassionately. This one's in reverse. They run from their troubles. They run from their problems. They're not responsible as they need to be. Yeah. They vibe lower than you. Like I say, your spirituality means a lot to you, but some of you have been thrown off base. You find yourself vibing lower, and you want to vibe high again, But like I've told you before, spirituality can be kind of a roller coaster ride. Sometimes you're high, vibing and feeling it, and then you'll find yourself down, doubting yourself, doubting if life is exactly the way you see it and all that, and then you go back up and you start vibing high again, and you get more and more connected with your spirituality. It'd be wonderful if we were all just vibing high and completely connected with our spirituality all the time. We'd live in a wonderful world, it seems like. Okay. Someone is clearing a path to you. They're seeing the picture. Well, since this King of Pentacles in reverse knows that they are carrying bad energy, traumatic stuff, and they need to be healed, they might be clearing a path to you, trying to heal, but I don't see that. I don't think this person has the strength or fortitude to do that. So I'm getting the feeling that it's probably this Knight of Pentacles over here. Something was impeding their approach to you. Like I'm saying, they might have been married or committed or involved in something, and now they're clearing a path so that they can get to you. They're understanding something, and there seems to be like they know they're slow, but it's important that they get the let out and hurry up. A lot of you are recharging and cleaning your energy. If you're not, you probably should be doing that. However you clean your energy, do it. Take an Epsom salt bath. I haven't done that for a long time. That sounds good. Go for a walk. Use some blue sage. Yeah, this person does, the person that messed you up, they do things for personal gain. And they try to take advantage of you too. I told you that earlier. They were looking to see what they could benefit from you. Their intuition was screaming at them too. They heard it, but they didn't listen to it. They just went ahead and carried on in this toxic manner. Because like I said, they know they were doing wrong, but they did it anyway. They did it anyway, right? Yeah, there's so much more ahead of you. So don't get all caught up in any one situation and give it all your focus. You need to looks like keep moving ahead here. You got money coming in. You got some sort of abundance. You've gained some wisdom. You're good at what you do. There's just so much more ahead for you. Don't let yourself get too hung up. Looks like here you're going to be independent, or already are. Somebody's in love with you, and I think it has to do with this message. It has to do with this slow-moving character. Dependable though, slow-moving, knight in shining armor, basically. I think it's that. I think it's them. Can't swear to it, but somebody's in love with you. Yeah, you're going to have a major uplift, unexpected victory. And I think it has something to do with this message that's going to come in. Or maybe you've already had the message. But it's going to be uplifting. You're going to feel like you're victorious again. You see, your Six of Wands over here has been in reverse. You didn't feel victorious. You felt a little ashamed, maybe embarrassed, like somebody had defamed you or something like that. But this new information or whatever that's going to come in, or coming in, is going to let you really know that the grass is greener on the other side this time. Something finally coming in your favor. And it has everything to do with this Wheel of Fortune in the upright. This is favorable. So in this instance, the grass will be greener on the other side of the fence, Libra. You're giving the cold shoulder to this devil in reverse. Okay? This person that tried to exploit you, take advantage of you, you're giving them the cold shoulder. Yep, because you're making fresh plans with a new person. Whether these be romantic plans or just business plans or a friendship to go somewhere. You're making plans with somebody else. And it's probably romantic plans. Doesn't have to be. A lot of you have loved ones that live around you or near you that are in your energy, and you're very, maybe even angry at them, disappointed in them for not living up to their potential. So you have, family or loved ones around you that you're disappointed in, okay? You think they should be doing much better. Okay. Yeah, I think this devil in reverse, the person that upset your apple cart, they want you to chase them. They've got this ego. They think that you're going to get a hold of them. They're just holding out, waiting for you to make a move and come after them. Yeah, they think they got what you need. Yeah. They're a smooth talker. And you're giving this smooth talker the breeze, the cold shoulder. You're icy now. Their smooth talking obviously isn't working anymore. Not on you. Well, that's what I thought. Oh my God, this reading's coming together quite well. Whoever this reading is for, whichever Libra's out there, this should be very pleasing. This new person, they're carrying a pentacle right, in their arms as they approach you very slowly. They have money. They're well financed. And they will be very generous with you at first. It still could be just a business thing. But I think they're falling in love with you. They're going to love you, okay? They're going to have feelings for you. This is going to be exciting for you, it looks like. I don't see any excitement cards on your part here yet, though. Yep. They got a crush on you. They got a crush on you. You might not even know it. Might come off kind of formal at first. You want to travel. If this gives you an option to travel, you want to do it. Because you'd love to travel. Now the past person, it's okay, if you still want to communicate with them and everything like that. Because you've learned your lesson, you've gained your independence, you know who you are now, you know your self-worth, your value. Go ahead and forgive them if you want to, because it's better to forgive than to hold a grudge. You don't have to forget, you can't forget, but you can forgive, right? But set boundaries with this person. Don't let them in to be able to do what they've been able to do in the past. Yeah, this person thought that this devil in reverse, they thought that they needed you to make them happy. They're kind of clingy and they have codependent energy. They're emotionally codependent. That's why I'm getting that they want to kind of take advantage of you. They want to take advantage of the situation. They feel like they need to be taken care of. Like, they can't do it all on their own. So they could be smothering or kind of clingy. Anyway, they feel like they need you or someone to make them happy. They have a really hard time making themselves happy. Jack just bumped my camera stand. And the lighting's doing weird stuff in here today. I'm going to have to go investigate that. Weird vibe in the bungalow today. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. We'll continue this story some more next time, like we always do, Libra. Until then, peace and love to you.